unnecessarily don't increase your attempt. If you have the knowledge, ठीक है, which I know you don't, क्योंकि मुझे भी नहीं पता, in that case you just skip this. Again, now you don't even need to read this. ठीक है, there is only one ruler who advised his subjects. So I have solved multiple of the UPSC PYQs. Okay, and this is the one question where I have found the worst possible option that UPSC can give. Okay, so you just read it, you will also laugh. He established Fort William College to provide William Carey and his associate with the employment.
I started my full-fledged preparation after I joined the Ultimate Assessment Program at Civilsdaily.
There is a 12-month strategy which I have done on Civilsdaily platform only.
I reached out to the Civilsdaily team.
Civilsdaily.
Current affairs में Civilsdaily.
Civilsdaily.
Civilsdaily with Civilsdaily.
Civilsdaily.
Civilsdaily IS. Civilsdaily. To Civilsdaily.
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 A mentorship program of Civilsdaily, and that did help me a lot.
Again, Vitthal, the first monthly journal to have untouchable people at its target audience. Again, don't make a blank guess. ठीक है, ऐसे वाले क्वेश्चन में बहुत टेम्पटेशन होता है कि यार अंबेडकर हो सकता है एंड ऑल. Unnecessarily don't increase your attempt. If you have the knowledge, ठीक है, which I know you don't, क्योंकि मुझे भी नहीं पता है, in that case you just skip this. ठीक है, कौन सा क्वेश्चन है that we have skipped? This is fourth, right? Fourth answer is it. क्या क्या तो तो इससे क्या कर सकते हो आप? What is the logic? Ambedkar was also from Maharashtra, right? Ambedkar was also from Maharashtra. तो वह भी तीन है ना फिर. ठीक है, अगर वो लॉजिक यू कैन अप्लाई कि विठल, if it is saying कि you can say it is from Maharashtra, but again you have Jyotiba Phule from Maharashtra, Gopal Baba Walankar is also from Maharashtra, ठीक है, Ambedkar is also from Maharashtra, ठीक है, तो then again you have three options, so why unnecessary type risk that. ठीक है, then with respect to the history of India, the terms Kulyavapa and Dronavapa are denote, yes, ठीक है, इसमें सिर्फ इतना कि द्रोना उस टाइम के मीन्स पैसा. ठीक है, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट ये, बट अगेन ये तो आप स्किप कर सकते हो, इन तीनों में से एक कर सकते हो. तो अदरवाइज यू कैन ऑल्सो अप्लाई विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दी सिमिलैरिटी. ठीक है, दो सिमिलर ऑप्शन जब होंगे तब, राइट. वन क्वेश्चन वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन दैट, no, second is here with respect to the land. So this is measurement of land, this is classification of urban land, right? Two similar options are there. No, so when two similar options are there, you just have to pick at least one of them. No, so at least between 1 and 3. So this becomes 50-50. Okay, so first question I think where we have got 50-50. No, बाकी कोई logic नहीं है. Sorry, say, but this question you have to attempt, okay, because at least you are getting 50-50. Okay. Then who among the following rulers advises subject through this inscription? Again, now you don't even need to read this. Okay, there is only one ruler who advised his subjects. Who was that? Through his inscriptions. Yes, Ashok. Okay. That is why reading the question very carefully is important. Okay, the principle of Dhamma, where he put the advices on the inscriptions. Right? There was only one leader, Ashoka. ठीक है, बाकी इसमें डिक्री होते थे या ऑर्डर्स होते थे, एडवाइसेस नहीं होते थे, राइट. देन नेक्स्ट, which reference to the cultural history of India, which one of the following is correct? ठीक है, और parameters. Again, कुछ नहीं है इसमें भी. If you have the knowledge, then only attempt. Otherwise, you can skip it. There is no logic at all here. Yeah, I think fourth question na? Or fifth. This is fifth na? Okay, fifth question that we are going to skip. Again, this one is interesting. Okay. Rakmabai case revolved around. अब आपको रकमाबाई case, it is not given in the spectrum. At least it was not there during that time. But simple logic, age of consent and restitution of conjugal rights, both of them are related to the marriage. Okay, so these two are complementary. And this is related to the education. So answer should be either 1 only or 2 and 3, because in history we generally don't go with 1, 2, 3. Now, agar knowledge hai tabhi we go, otherwise we don't. So this, based upon that, I had marked answer as Bombay. Okay, because both of them are related to the marriage or the reproductive rights of the women. Okay, but and the first was with respect to education. Then indigo cultivation in India declined by the beginning of 20th century, because again it is a knowledge based question. What is the answer? Yes, why it declined? Yes, because of the new inventions. Yes, what was the new invention? The synthetic dye in Germany, right? ठीक है, again यहाँ पे भी देखोगे, if you compare the options, then also these two options are complementary. The resistance by peasant and the resistance by the national leaders. है ना, अगर national leader oppose कर रहे हैं तो peasant करेंगे, peasant कर रहे हैं तो national leaders करेंगे. There cannot be a situation where peasant are resisting but national leaders are not resisting. No, so both of them are complementary. So A और C तो automatically ये हो गया कि A and C तो automatically eliminate हो गया. All you have to do is choose between B and D. Like from the basic understanding, you can go for B. Okay. The next, Lord Wellesley established the Fort William College at Calcutta House. Okay. And this is, so I have solved multiple of the UPSC PYQs. Okay. And this is the one question where I have found the worst possible option that UPSC can give. So you just read it, you will also laugh. He established Fort William College to provide William Carey and his associate with the employment. Okay. William Carey ko basically they are saying ki to give the employment to the William, he established the Fort William College. Okay. So that was the worst possible option that UPSC can give. It was the easy elimination. Okay. Again, the answer is it should be, क्या हो गया ये? Yes, it should be based upon the knowledge. It was established to train the British civilians for administrative purpose in India. Okay. Then with respect to Ulgulan, yes. Okay, this is with respect to the Munda revolt of 1899. Again, these are the static ones. With respect to school literatures in ancient India. Now again, some of you ask with respect to contemporaries, we consider contemporary as wrong. No, 18 में हो गया, 19 में हो गया, this is 20. Panini is associated with Pushyamitra Shunga, again Amarsiya with Harshavardhan and Kalidasa with Chandragupta. तो यहाँ पे अगर option, if it would have been none of these, we would have gone with none of these. तो contemporary वाला तो logic यहाँ पे नहीं लगेगा. Okay, in that case, either you skip, or if you have the knowledge, then only attempt. Otherwise, you skip this. Okay, there is no point. Okay. Yes, answer is C. Okay. It was sixth question. No? So this was the sixth question which we skipped. Okay. Then pro-nuclear transfer, again it was the based upon the current affairs. So pro-nuclear transfer is prevention of mitochondrial diseases in offspring. It was based upon the current affairs, so it was easy one. With the present state of development, artificial intelligence can effectively do which of the following? Bring down electricity consumption, meaningful short stories, disease diagnostics, text-to-speech conversion, and wireless transmission of electrical energy. Again, these are all the applications, right? And there is no point in eliminating any of these. You all are using the chat GPT or usse wo karti hai. But so ideally answer should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is wrong. The answer that they have given is 1, 3, and 4. Okay, I don't know why UPSC has eliminated the second option, because all of us use the chat GPT to create the stories and such. You can effectively use it. I don't know why UPSC has eliminated it. Okay, but the official answer is 1, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is here our elimination technique will fail. कौन सा question है? Where elimination technique failed? Second? No, second तो नहीं. No, one more question was there. Where elimination technique failed? Right. So this is the third question where elimination technique failed. ठीक है. Good. Then, with reference to visible light communication technology, which of the following statements are correct? So electromagnetic spectrum wavelength of 375 to 79. Okay, so this is the data. It is known as long range optical wireless communication. Okay. Transmit large amount of data faster than Bluetooth. Okay. And has no electromagnetic interference. Again, यहाँ पे भी if you see, ठीक है, this is the data. Based upon the data, if you eliminate the first, we will get the answer 2, 3, and 4. That's the only logic that we can use. And again, first and second are the contradictory statements. Okay, because here they are mentioning about 375, 780, and here they are talking about long range. Right. So based upon that, we would have marked 2, 3, and 4. But this is the fourth question where elimination fails. Okay, that is fine. Fourth question. Next, blockchain technology. Again, this was the knowledge-based question. Okay. The public ledger that everyone can inspect, but which no single user controls. ना तो पता होना चाहिए blockchain बदल. The structure and design of blockchain is such that all the data in it are about cryptocurrency only. Extreme statement, you eliminate the second. Okay. Then you have to think about third. Applications that depend on basic features of blockchain can be developed without anybody's permission. Right. Again, these two are the complementary. If no one is controlling the blockchain, then you don't need the permission of anyone. Right. So your 2 is wrong, 1 and 3 are complementary. So you mark the answer as D. Right. Okay. Next. Carbon nanotubes can be used as a carriage of drugs made into artificial blood capillaries for injured part of human body, can be used in biochemical sensors, and carbon nanotubes are biodegradable. ठीक है, again carbon है तो biodegradable होगा ही. Again these can be used, can be. ठीक है, अब nanotubes है तो nanotubes carries drugs. ठीक है, used in biochemical sensors, nanotechnology उसी में use होती है. This also will give the benefit of doubt. यार हो सकता है, unnecessarily eliminate नहीं करेंगे. So as per our logic, answer should be 1, 2, 3, 4. but the answer that they have given is 1, 3 and 4. This is also one question where logic fail. Okay, so this is I think fourth, na? Right? Fourth question, fourth or fifth. Yeah, take lo. Where logic has failed. Then at present level of technology, which of the above activities can be successfully carried out using the drones? Again, the same level, same nature of the question, the application based question. So in previous question also, we went for 1, 2, 3, 4 based upon the application. Here also, spraying pesticide on the crop field. So drone to obviously use होंगी. Inspecting the volcanoes, ठीक है, collecting the samples from the spouting whales for DNA analysis. Again, that can also be used. Unnecessarily eliminate नहीं करेंगे. We will give, even if you have the doubt, we will give the benefit of doubt, like we did in the previous one. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे सही आ गया, पिछला गलत भी हो गया तो भी. ठीक है, if you don't maintain the consistency, ठीक है, you will get confused in both. Better you ensure the consistency. You will have 60% of the accuracy. ठीक है. Next, again, what was the next question? Yes, 43. The experiment will employ a trio of spacecraft. यहाँ पे भी the similarity principle. This is also talking about Lisa. This is also talking about Lisa. Okay, so answer in दोनों में से answer should be one of these two. And anyway, it was also from current affairs. It was evolved Lisa. Okay. That. Next. Then genetic changes can be introduced in the cells that produce eggs or sperms of prospective parents. Okay. Person's genome can be edited in human. Induced pluripotent stem cells can be injected into the embryo of the pig. Again, the same principle, application principle. Okay. Unless and there is no मतलब simple logic नहीं है या knowledge नहीं है from which we can eliminate that. So we will go with 1, 2 and 3. Again, एक गलत हो गया but दो आपके सही आ गए. Right, that is why it is essential to ensure the consistency. Then the importance of using vaccines, we conjugate vaccines, are effective against pneumonia as well as meaning ठीक है, dependence on antibiotics that are not effective against drug resistance bacteria can be reduced. Application. These vaccines have no side effect and cause no allergic reactions. This is, yes, what kind of statement? Extreme statement. ठीक है, so we will eliminate this. Second is आपका वैसे भी application है, which we consider as correct. 2 only तो option है नहीं आपका. There is no need to think over first. So 1 and 2 is the answer. That. Then public key infrastructure. Okay. This is digital security infrastructure that was related to the current affairs. Then again यहाँ पे भी अगर आप देखोगे तो public key infrastructure, you may get confused between these two. Now, majority of you would think यार it would be related to the health and it would be related to the or food. Okay, but that is the most important thing कि अगर public key infrastructure, if food security is public key infrastructure, then health and education will also automatically be public key infrastructure. Public key infrastructure एक ही नहीं होता है. Right, that means these two are complementary. Okay, if food security infrastructure is public key infrastructure, automatically health and education should also be public key infrastructure. है ना? तो आपका B और C तो आंसर हो ही नहीं सकता है. All you have to think is about A and D. ठीक है? that. Then which of the following statements are correct regarding the difference between plant and animal cells? Again, normally our elimination technique is wherever we have the comparison, we consider that as wrong. But यहाँ पे तीनों स्टेट इसी के दिया है कंपैरिजन के. लगा सकते हैं. Yes, you can. But basic हो कि हो उससे मैं ठीक है वो उससे भी आप कर सकते हैं. See, normally basic infrastructure, basic public infrastructure you can say. Yes. Then here all the three statements are with respect to the comparison. So no elimination technique is applicable. So if you have the knowledge, then only attempt. Otherwise, you can skip this question. Also, question is 7th, no? Which we are going to skip. Yes. This is the 7th question, no? Which we are going to skip. 7th. Because answer is C. Next. Yeah. Then which of the following are reasons for exposure to benzene pollution? Okay, now one thing, मैंने पहले भी बोला था कि if there are more than 4 options, ठीक है, with respect to खास करके with respect to the sources of pollution, ठीक है, there are 2 aspects. One is the emission and second sources. ठीक है, ये 2 टाइप के वो क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं. वन, which of the following gases are emitted by burning of the fossil fuel or something like that, or through the automobile industry or through any of the industry, key emissions. And second, what are the sources of benzene pollution or that kind of the question. ठीक है. So normally when they give the gases with respect to the emissions, ठीक है, there you give the benefit of doubt and you can go for all of them. Okay, but sources में in majority of the questions I haven't found कि all of the above answer is correct. Okay, if options are more than 4, which normally are there. Okay, so जब भी sources के related questions है, always try to eliminate few of the options. ठीक है, ठीक है, तो ये, so which of the following are the sources or reasons for exposure to the benzene pollution? Directly don't go to 1 to 5. Okay. Here you go odd man out. So first 3 things are with respect to the gases or burning, right answer. Remaining 2 are the wooden furniture and products made of using the products. Okay, so these 2 are in one category, these 3 are in the one category. So as per our odd man out formula, either 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5. ठीक है, तो 4, 5 तो ऑप्शन नहीं है, तो 1, 2, 3 is the. ठीक है, ये क्लियर है. Next, if another global financial crisis happens in the near future, which of the following policies are likely to give some immunity to India? Again, so application based questions हमने economics का कल किया था, right? So if global financial crisis, ठीक है, so to get the immunity from global financial crisis, what we require? Yes. So अगर हमें global financial crisis से बचना है, तो what we require the minimum of the interaction with the outer world ना. ठीक है, तो हमें उनसे ज्यादा रिलेशंस रखना ही नहीं है, राइट. तो इससे क्या होगा? नॉट डिपेंडिंग अपॉन शॉर्ट टर्म फॉरेन बोरोइंग्स मीन्स वी आर रिड्यूसिंग आवर डिपेंडेंस और रिलेशनशिप विद. ठीक है, देन opening up to more foreign banks, what will happen? The foreign companies will come into India, and if something happens to the foreign companies, it will impact them into India, and ultimately it will impact Indian economy, right? This is not maintaining full capital account convertibility. Again, this promotes FDI. With FDI comes the risk. Answer is A. Next, if you withdraw 1 lakh in cash from your demand deposit account at your bank, immediate effect on aggregate money supply in the economy. Yes. So, effect on aggregate money supply in economy. Economy. Simply remember कि economy में आपका और in overall economy the money supply changes only by RBI, right? Either by printing new currency or by buying or selling of the government bonds. No. So even if you withdraw 1 CR, even if they come out of banking system, it will still remain into the economy. Now, so there will be no effect. The effect will happen only when RBI does something. If RBI prints money, if they would have seen, if RBI prints the money of 1 lakh rupees, what would be the impact? So there would be increase in the money supply. If they would have seen that RBI is buying government bonds from the market, okay, so if RBI is buying government bond, RBI is paying money to the market, so money is going to the market, so money supply would have increased. Okay, RBI is selling the government bonds. Bonds come into market, money goes to RBI, so liquidity in market decreases.